What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi back here again, bringing you another battle video. So, I am back here again. We did get a win last video, and let's go ahead and get another battle with our bug team. And hopefully we can get a nice battle. I don't care if I win or lose, I just want a nice, excellent battle. So let's go ahead and put music for it, because why not? So, let's go ahead and get a battle here. I don't even know what to say anymore. I haven't done this in a while. So, can't wait until Sun and Moon comes out. Yeah, like I said before, if it does take forever, I will skip it. So, yep. Oh, we found a battle. Look at that, from Italy. Oh my goodness, 1655. He has a team. He has a good team, as you guys can see there. So, yeah, I don't think we can win this one. Like I said, the bug team can only get you so far, maybe 1600s, and that's it. So, hopefully we can win this. Kangaskhan is a huge threat. I am running Scizor over Escavalier. Escavalier was my Kangaskhan counter, so and any priority counter, so well, not Kangaskhan, Talonflame counter, and any other very slow priority Pokemon, so like Thundurus and stuff like that. So he is running a very interesting team, as you guys can see there. Might not bode well for me, so let's see what I can do here. Hopefully I can win the game off of a communication error. What the heck? It was probably me. It's probably me that disconnected. Nope, it wasn't me. Well, yeah, free win. That stinks though. You don't want that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and look for another battle, and I'll see you guys then. Nice, we found another battle from Italy. Oh my goodness, everybody from Italy is playing. 1649. Ugh, that's... Yeah, so as you guys can see there, he is running a Trick Room team, a very nasty Trick Room team, very powerful Trick Room team. So, that's a very nasty team. That's a very deadly team, as you guys can see there. Pinsir is going to be very powerful against that team. Going to be able to do a lot of damage. Going to be able to knock out his about 3 Pokemon. So, and maybe even 4. The Gardevoir, Aegislash, Amoonguss, his Heatran, and last but not least, his Makuhita, or Hariyama. The heck am I saying? So let's go ahead and lead off with, I can lead off with Pinsir here, a very nice lead. I can also lead off with Vivian, or Vivillin, or Vanilla Ice Cream, whatever you want to call it. So I can lead off with that. It can do a ton of damage here. I think Heracross is going to be a very nice Pokemon, and Volcarona might also be a very nice Pokemon here. But I think Excelgor is probably the best bet here. So let's go ahead and lead off with a bunch of speed. If he sets up Trick Room, this game is over. I really don't have a lot of ways to defeat Trick Room, and I did bring in Scizor instead of my Escavalier, and Escavalier does a lot more work than Scizor does in this situation. So Scizor is a very powerful Pokemon, but I don't think in the bug team it's not that strong. I mean, it's not the best option. So he's gonna go ahead and bring out his Hariyama and his Jellicent. So this is gonna be a very nasty lead. I could go for a return onto the Hariyama, just immediately knocking that thing out, and I more than likely gonna go for a Sleep Powder onto the Jellicent. He's more than likely gonna go ahead and fake out the villain so he can get the Trick Room off, but let's just go ahead and knock out the Hariyama as quickly as possible, and hopefully he's not too bulky to take the hit. If we knock it out, that's one less threat to us, and we can slowly win this game. As you guys saw, my Pokemon are able to withstand a lot of damage and a lot of bulk. I mean, they have a lot of bulk and they can withstand a lot of damage. So he's going to go for the fake out onto, yep, of course, very predictable play. I'm just going to go ahead and return the Hariyama, try to knock this thing out as quickly as possible. I do get the knockout there, super effective critical hit. I don't think it really mattered. It maybe did, because Hariyama is very fat. So he is going to get the Trick Room off, so that is pretty upsetting. Can't really do anything about that. But I did knock out one of his very powerful Pokemon, one of his strong threats. So he's going to go ahead and bring in Heatran, which is a nasty Pokemon. But he does not know this, but here comes the sun. Boo-doo. Here comes the powder. Yeah. Let's go. Hopefully you don't predict that. The powder. He's like vigorously Googling what to do. Let's knock this thing out. Ice Beam. Don't kill me. Well, the villain is dead, so that's guaranteed. It's gone. But hopefully, yes. It should get knocked out with this close combat. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this, the villain from the dead. This is fun. If I lose at this point, I could really care less. Oh my goodness, that was epic. That was freaking epic. I think he knew the powder was coming, but I don't think he knew that what's it called, that it had priority. I think he just did not he did not know it had priority. So that's pretty nice for me. So that was already 2 turns of Trick Room. Actually, no. One, he activated Trick Room. I knocked out. Okay, so only 1 turn of Trick Room has gone off. So I think I should just go for a return onto the Gardevoir. Yes. No. Let's go ahead and feint attack the Gardevoir, because the Gardevoir is going to knock me out no matter what. And let's just go for a Giga Drain onto the Jellicent so I can survive. Yeah, I think I still lose because of the Gardevoir and under Trick Room, but that was funny and shows you the power of this team. I think if I had Escavalier, it would have been a lot easier to win this game. But let's see how much damage that does. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. Here comes the Scald onto the Excelgor. He's not surviving for sure. Well, he was not going to survive this anyway. But yeah, that's annoying. But very fun games to my opponent there. Just the Trick Room. The Trick Room pretty much screwed me up. If I were to have Escavalier, maybe I would have... Actually, I will, because Escavalier is a little bit faster than the Hariyama, and it's not a Trick Room variant, so I would have been in a good position here. I think I should have brought out my Scizor. Scizor with the Bullet Punch, boom, 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 boom. It would have done a decent amount of damage, but then he would have got the burn. Actually, no. I think I should have brought my Scizor. Mistakes by my part, but I am gonna give him the win. So let's just go ahead and Rock Slide in, let him attack me. So GG to you, sir. Very nice battle there. And he got double burn, man. Insult to injury, but a very fun battle there. I really did enjoy it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do another battle, because this is a very short video. So let's go ahead and look for another battle here. And so yes, you did win. You can't really do nothing about that. Now I kind of wish I brought Scizor. That was a big mistake by my part. Maybe I could have won the game, but more likely he could have protected, scalded me, burned me, or whatever, and I would have been screwed. Or he could have predicted the protect, and just, yeah. Who knows what would happen. So let's go ahead and look for another battle here. And, yeah. Let's go ahead and choose party team, and if it takes too long, I will skip it, of course. So, challenge accepted. Here we go, guys. We found another opponent, 1467 from Spain. So, let's see what type of team my opponent is running. Oh my goodness, look at that team. Wow, look at all those heavy hitters. Just a bunch of power and damage and power and damage and power and more damage. Look at all that power and damage. Oh my goodness, that is a very, very intimidating team, as you guys can see there. A lot of power and a lot of damage. So Kangaskhan is, of course, the huge threat here. I think my villain does have Protect. If it does have Protect, I should be in a good position here. It does. I think Villain is a nice Pokemon to lead off here. It can Sleep Powder anything. The only problem is Gengar. Gengar is a big threat here. Don't really have too much ways to deal with it. It does have Levitate, so I can't really Earthquake it. So that's very annoying. But I should be able to deal damage to everything else. Excelgor might actually be the better play here. I think Excelgor and Scizor might actually be the best plays here to deal with this team. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Pinsir. I think Heracross is also a really nice Pokemon, but Pinsir should be able to get the knockouts on a lot of his team. And this is weird, because I kind of want to bring in everything, but he might actually just bring a bunch of Rock Sliders. That's also a thing. So, you know what? You know what? I think he's going to bring a bunch of Rock Sliders. So, let's go ahead and bring in Scizor, Excelgor, Pinsir, Scizor, and what should be my 4th Pokemon? Let's think about this. Vivillon is a nice Pokemon. It can put a lot of Pokemon to sleep. Volcarona, not really a good matchup here. Too many Rock Sliders, too many priority, too many damage. And Heracross could also be really good. So either Vivillon or Heracross. Vivillon or Heracross. Let's go for Vivillon because the sleep, putting things to sleep is a very powerful thing. And plus it can redirect hits. So maybe Heracross would have been better because it's resistant to the Rock Slide. I mean, not resistant, but it's neutral to the Rock Slide. And yeah, it could have been a better choice. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what the battle is going to end up becoming. So he's going to go ahead and bring out Pinsir and his... I mean, what the heck am I saying? He's going to go ahead and bring out his Gengar and his Garchomp. I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Pinsir and Max Excelgor. So this is a very, very, very nice lead for me. More than likely, that is a Mega Gengar. So let's go ahead and go for Hidden Power Ice onto the Garchomp. That will 100% knock it out. Unless that thing is like max defense, max special defense, then yeah, this thing will 100% get knocked out here. So let's go ahead and go for a Mega Evolution and go for a return onto the Gengar. Try to do as much damage as possible. If he does burn me, oh well, what can you do, you know? What can you really do? But I should be able to knock out that Garchomp unless it's Focus Sash or anything like that. But this is a very nice lead for me. If it is Focus Slash and does get the Rock Slide off, oh well, GG. Really can't do anything about that. The Bug Team is not really that... It doesn't work that well in the VGC 2015 meta because there's just too many... Landorus is the thing, that's why. So Hidden Power Ice is going to come through. Let's see how much damage it's going to do. Let's see if I'm able to knock it out. Whoa, my goodness! He tricked me! My goodness! Holy moly, I forgot about that. Here comes the bomb. Oh my goodness, that is not going to knock me out, but the Flamethrower is going to knock me out. Actually, that's not going to knock me out, but my goodness. Oh! I should be able to knock out the Gengar here if it's not sashed. Nice. My goodness, that just took me off surprise. I forgot. I can't forget about that, you know? You just cannot you just cannot forget about that. That just destroys you. So Zoroark putting in work here. So I think I'm gonna go for a protect. I need to protect my dude. And who's faster, Zoroark or Pinsir? I'm just going to go for a feint attack onto the Zoroark. Hopefully I can knock it out. Do as much damage as possible. I need to protect my Aegislash. I mean, Excavalier. I need to protect it because if I don't, I will get knocked out and I will lose the game. You know what I mean. My Excelgor. Why can't I think? I really thought he was going to Sucker Punch me because, you know, it kind of does run Sucker Punch. Usually they run 2 different variants of it. So let's go ahead and bring out my Scizor. My Scizor should be able to knock it out with the Bullet Punch. And my Ice Attack should be able to knock out this Garchomp. So let's go ahead and Bullet Punch. I do not have Feint on this, so if it does have Sucker Punch and he is faster than me, then I will lose the game. But I do get the Sucker Punch off onto the Zoroark, as you guys can see there, and I should be able to get out my Ice Attack onto the Garchomp and should be able to knock it out there. Oh, I don't! My goodness. And I knocked out myself. Ah! I'm gonna lose! I think I played too safe last turn. He's gonna go for an Earthquake. That's gonna do a ton of damage. It shouldn't be able to knock me out, but it is gonna do a ton of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out my Vivillon. And Vivillon should be able to allow me to win the game here. So here comes the Kangaskhan. Oh my goodness, here comes the Kangaskhan. Very nasty Pokemon. I'm going to go for a double protect here. There is no point of trying to face up against a fake out. So let's see what happens here. Garchomp is a very nasty Pokemon. I thought I was going to be able to knock it out. So maybe this is a lot more bulkier Garchomp. Usually I'm able to knock it out 100%, but he must have a little bit more bulk, which would make sense because Garchomp is not really the best of the best in this format. So let's go ahead and put the Kangaskhan to sleep, and let's go ahead and Bullet Punch the Garchomp, and hopefully we can knock it out with the Bullet Punch. Life Orb Bullet Punch. Let's see. Ooh, nice, we do knock it out there. So, and the Sleep Powder, he's going to go ahead and Power Punch. That should knock it out, but it doesn't matter because I am going to be able to put it to sleep, and I'm just going to spam Hurricanes for days. So that's a very smart move by my opponent there. Hopefully I don't miss the sleep. If I miss the sleep, I'm gonna be so sad. It has happened before. So here comes the sleep powder. Let's just go ahead and hurricane it to death, and hopefully I can knock it out. If I don't, oh well. You know, whatever. What can you do? What can you really do? So that does not count as its turn of sleep. So that's pretty nice. So I'm guaranteed 1 turn of sleep because he did attack before me. So there's its turn of sleep. A guaranteed turn of sleep. Here comes the hurricane. Bam. How much damage is it gonna do? Not enough. I need at least 2 more turns, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Nope. GG to my opponent. Sucker Punch. Actually, the Sucker Punch really made no sense, but it kind of didn't make any sense because he could just attack me. But anyway, guys, actually it kind of did, because what if I slept? Actually, no, it didn't make any sense. What if I put sleep out? But anyway, guys, very nice battle there. Kind of screwed up there, but what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? But like I said, this is not it's not too competitive in the 2015 format. It was very competitive in the 2014 format. It was super good in the 2014 format. You can actually go very far in the 2014 format, but the 2015 format it's not the best because just spam rock slides, you know, and especially when you get higher up in the ladder and you start seeing Landorus and Thunderuses, and it just becomes a problem, you know. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.